burrowers. And more of Porkov's missing expedition.
Time to follow up! Damn. Machine's called in backup! There, let the acid do its job. Give it a rest first till I get my stamina. That Elisabet. She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers. Ready for anything now? Might be able to clear that rubble with my polecaster. Got Sully's attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in. Stuff for the stash. Better get out here quick. It looks like it lets out ahead. A rock breaker. Must have attacked the Aloy as they were passing through. That won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Othra must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look. No room on me. I can send it to my stash. Those carts must be the supplies the second crew was supposed to bring over. Borgif said his lockbox was supposed to be among them. Borgif's lockbox. I'll get back to it. That wall looks like it came down when the rockbreaker attacked. It must have trapped the Osram in the canyon. The rest must have gone into the western tunnel. Trying to get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up to clear the debris. Hitting those blaze barrels with fire ammo should do the trick. The tunnel should be clear now. I better let Porgif know. I didn't see a car gentleman with that. Maybe Jelana's friend made it through. I think I'm back in no man's land. It'll be easier to go back and forth.
Let's see. So, if we add all the days lost to being stuck in Camp Nowhere, and throw in some hazard pay, because no doubt the crew will demand it, but reduce the number of the crew by half. Oh, and can't forget the Savior's delving fee. Might just break even. And once the delve's up and running, the shards will come pouring in. You're back! How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rockbreaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor sods. Many roads lead to a delver's end, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rockbreaker. The way's clear now.
Ha-ha! I knew you could do it. And, you didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can't do? Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper like. Ha! Onwards to the delve!
What's wrong with what I hear? Worth it, huh?
Almost ready to go? Look at you!
Have I got news for you, Red?
Now that the delve is closed, I'm starting to feel... I don't know.
You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tenakth down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know.
Hold it.
The rebels are as friendly as ever. I wonder what they're doing this far out in the desert.
You'd left by now. There you are.
I can use shock ammo. Tenakth sending out a signal. I was told there was one around. This looks like Oscar in the year. It must be the crew I heard about. They were tracking the Tenakth. What are they up to? Used some kind of harpoon to take this machine down. It must have attacked the camp. Maybe my focus can help me figure out why. These Oseram were killed by machines. So the one they took down wasn't alone. These are Tenakth antennas. The Oseram must have stripped them somehow. A harpoon weapon with anchors? Were they? They were trying to take down that Tenakth. So the Oseram wanted to weigh down that Tenakth and strip it for parts. The machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless... I take down the Tenakth myself. And try to repair it on the ground. It wouldn't be pretty, but... at least it'll get fixed. To the Tenakth's weak spots. That sounds like trouble. And I need more anchors. The Oseram must have set up other ballistas in the area. I just gotta find them. Looks like the machines got to this one too. Another ballista. It's got all the anchors in it. I bet a ballista can help me fight these machines. That's useful. One more should weigh it down enough. Machines. I need to hurry. Machines incoming! I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area. Stash this away for later. Sorry about this, big guy. If I can override you, I can figure out what needs fixing. Just one more, buddy. Sounds like there are people in trouble.
Honora! Hey! Over here! You, Honora! Can you assist us with these charges? That doesn't mean you can stop fighting them!
We're not out of this yet!
Rise to the challenge!
Now we have a chance!
Watch them!
Hit that one, Tenakth!
Take your target! Take your time! Fire discipline, Hatakto!
Which one? Take him down!
That's the last of the chargers. Let's find out what those Tenakth are doing here.
Over here!
Yeah.
I'm, guessing you're a Tenakth patrol. How did you end up in trouble with those chargers?
You need to answer our questions. We don't answer yours.
Hatakto, she just fought on our side.
That doesn't mean she's an ally.
That's pretty much exactly what that means. And we've enough to do chasing down these Regalla zealots without picking fights with Nora warriors.
Regalla's desert Tenakth. We should be fighting alongside her instead of sitting this out.
Regalla has forgotten her duty and let her anger at the Carja draw us into... We will speak about this later. You fought with courage and honor. You're free to go on to the Grove, Nora.
The Grove?
Our capital. If you want to spend time in this area, you'd be wise to check in with the commanders there.
Regala's broken her duty, then why aren't we bringing her to justice?
Because we follow orders. And orders are, we stay neutral in this fight.
Looks like a cauldron, but it's offline. Seems like it has some kind of ritual importance to Tenakth. Getting close to Ether's location. Guy said it would be in some kind of physical processor. An ancient ruin. Turned into a Tenakth stronghold? Could Ether be inside? Poking around's not going to be easy with Tenakth's warriors everywhere.
Regala's army only grows in strength.
Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hekarro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
These visions, you said they're the records of the 10. Who are they?
Old ones. Who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound. But over the years, they've fallen into darkness. One by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions. Etched in our flesh. Passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Why does Hekarro want to see me?
We are at war with Regala. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
All right, let's go see Chief Akaro.
He's in his throne room, at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the Ten.